Nothing to be abandoned, neglected, rejected, resigned is the quality of wild rose. The quality of wild rose flower is that everything has got its own place, everything is accepted. I surrender uh, to the wish of Almighty that it has given another chance to celebrate the existence. There is nothing to be fussy, fuming, or complaining. Everything is accepted. When at that point of that point, from that point, we have to operate. Wild rose gives way to accept everything. Whether today we get a good meal, okay, right? Next day, no meal, no problem. You are treated well, now not treated well, no problem. Telling no problem is not there in violent tendency. It is a flow. Telling that no problem itself is a resistance. Resistance is not there in wild rose. A person who resisted more and went without beyond resistance is a person who needs wild rose. Then he will come to a point that everything is good, everything is congenial. My family, if it is disoriented, also okay, fine, and I'll make it as make a grand divine family. He will see ways. He see paths. He will see a scope in everything which is uncongenial. A possibility is there. Seeing the divine plan in everything. A wonderful remedy of acceptance and surrendering. Surrendering to the will of Almighty. Surrendering to the fate. Fate is not negative. It is the will of Almighty, will of God. Like I said about Bhagavan Ramana. And it is the will of God we are going to live, whether you like it or not. It is the ego telling that I have done something. You cannot do anything. You cannot do. If there is a will, only we can enjoy that. Wild Rose will tell you that which is important, which has to be done at the appropriate time and place, and everything has got its own beauty. Seeing beauty in everything, seeing ways to celebrate is the nature of Wild Rose.
For many who need wild rose flower conscious, it is a long term therapy as the soul conditions inherent in this state are firmly ingrained from birth or even before. For instance, a baby crying for hours yet ignored eventually accepts the fact that he is alone and deserted. He accepts this fate as the way it is and begins life without energy or interest. If this condition left untreated, become the chronic dominant feature of his personality. In its extreme, the wild rose needed state is one of the hopelessness, accepted as inevitable. These people know that nothing is going to get any better, feels no joy in life, and makes no effort to bring about positive changes. His sadness is palpable. Wild rose helps bring a softening of the heart and renewed interest in life. It brings back color when life seems dull and grey. Wild rose is helpful for people who have stopped letting feelings people in and is good for people who are grieving. Wild rose can help the people who don't feel excited by much that life offers, who are resigned to their current condition, lack excitement or pleasure in their life. Wild rose can help overcome apathetic I don't care anymore feelings and encourage an individual to show up his life. Wild rose can help to find happy place who don't experience joy, identify that what makes them happy, cannot choose a hobby or even a food you are particularly care for. Starting a new job or romantic relationship, Wild rose essence can help you embrace today and give you emotional energy to move forward with optimism and hope. The sufferers who need in wild rose conscious state often appear as the walking dead. They often speak in a flat, lifeless voice and fail to understand why others show interest in life. These people are boring company, uninterested and uninteresting. Their deep depression creates an apathy that casts a pull over every gathering. Wild rose state can sometimes occur as a temporary condition. This might occur after a miscarriage, during physiotherapy, or during a phase of intense work on one's personality. During these times, wild rose will help person return to their normal states of energy and enthusiasm. A student who fails exam but does not make any attempt to study harder or seek help, believing they are just not capable, need wild rose. Someone who experienced major life events like a death in the family but feels no strong emotion, simply carrying on without processing the grief, need wild rose. A person who has emotionally checked out of their relationship, staying it out of habit without trying the improve communication or connect need wild rose. When he take wild rose, he feel motivated to communicate with his partner, seeking way to rekindle their relationship and improve emotional intimacy. While rose needed people are generous, no matter how much money they have, they will spend it all on others in a single day. Alcoholic are often those who frequently sponsor others. In wholeness state of wild rose, they leads generally to a new interest in life and the joyful expectation of better thing to come. An individual gains a new flexibility and inner freedom and is once again able to let the riches of life flow through him, and he comes back to his life.
Wild rose is indicated to those people who do not have the enthusiasm or ambition to change anything in life, or they find no joy in life, and therefore they drift along without any effort or motivation. They are inclined to become apathetic and resigned to all that happens. They quietly accept whatever lies in store for them. If misfortune occurs, they will say, "Oh, well, that's life." While those people are happy as they are, they do not like to change or may therefore pass up many opportunities because too much is required of them. They are passive people and easily surrender to the struggles of life without complaint. If they become ill, they will give in to their illness. And if this should cause them disability, they will meekly submit to it, saying, "I have to live with it." Very often they believe that because his parents or some relative has a certain illness, they must naturally have inherited it and would say it is in the family. I just have to live with it. These people are boring company and their lack of enthusiasm and interest depress the whole atmosphere. Wildwood is the remedy for those people who resign to their unhappy marriages, their uncongenial work, etc. The wild rose state can be one of emotional flatness, feeling neither happy nor sad, neither excited or depressed, or therefore they lack initial vital energy and sparkle. In wild rose consciousness, you develop lively interest in all happenings, however trivial. Resignation gives way to ambition and a sense of purpose. You accept responsibility for your own circumstances and life. You find life and the world around you exciting and interesting. You develop initiative. The very interest and vitality attract excellent conditions into your life. You enjoy friends, happiness, and good health.